My name is Valencia, the youngest of the sibling of the Valencia family. First and foremost, we would like to extend our heartfelt thanks to our family, friends, my siblings' friends, for this special moment. I'd also like to extend my thank you to our Father Tom Davis, the candidate of the Lord, and the choir of St. Mary, who made the services very special for us. We thank you so much. As the youngest of three siblings, I have many cherished memories of my dad, who I always saw as a disciplinarian, a hardworking man, and a warm-hearted individual. One of my earliest memories is from when I was about 5 years old. Every day at midday, my dad would take time to put me to sleep. A tradition in the Philippines believed to help children grow faster. And as a proof, just look at how much I've grown. That's it. He would sing me a song in Kapampangan called, and some of you may know this, Ating Pupong Sing Sing, also known as Once I Had a Ring in English. He sang that song throughout the week, never tiring, and I could feel his love and care in every note, wrapped in the warmth of his hugs. Of course, if I hadn't closed my eyes by the end of the song, I would get a firm tap on the butt. My dad had a deep love for animals, and I remember our humble backyard filled with dogs, chickens, and a cat. It felt like a small farm nestled beside the river. From him, I learned not only to care for animals, as well as to appreciate the people who care for us. My dad was an excellent cook, which is no surprise given our Kapampangan heritage. He continued to cook, preparing meals with love for our family until he was no longer able to do so. Dad disliked wasting anything, and while we never had to say it directly, we seem to learn by observing how we do things. Discipline and structure were important to my dad. He set rules for us to follow, and though we didn't always understand them at the time, we now realize that he was preparing us for life. He taught us to do the right thing, to think for ourselves, and to work better with people. My dad loved us unconditionally. He worked tirelessly alongside my mom to ensure we had a good education and a good life. He made many sacrifices, including working abroad away from the family, to provide us with better opportunities and brighter futures. In 1990, my mom and dad decided to pursue special immigration following a petition my dad received from the U.S. Navy in recognition of his dedicated service at the Naval Base Subic along Coast City. Although they would have stayed, they chose to seek a better life and greater opportunities for our family. Thanks to their hard work and the savings they brought from the Philippines, they were able to purchase a new home in San Diego. Fast forward, I joined the U.S. Navy, married my beautiful wife, Maureen, and became the first in the family to have a child, my eldest daughter, Jasmine, whom we later called the Golden Child. My Golden Child. Dad indeed has treated our eldest like gold, as if she were his own daughter, becoming the best grandfather anyone could ask for. I remember he would put Jasmine to sleep the same way he did with me, minus the smack on the butt. Jasmine got away with a lot of things. They would go on weekly dates to the swap meet in Spring Valley, where they would buy anything Jasmine wanted. Jasmine grew up to be an amazing young woman, and my dad's love and care played a significant role in that. As a faithful husband, my dad gave everything to my mom. He was never selfish and showed her with all his love. While no marriage is perfect, they worked together and focused on what mattered the most: their love for each other, and for their children. The love he had for my mom was immeasurable, and my mom, who is a hero for us, and in his right, stood by him just as strongly until the end. My dad was deeply grateful to have his family by his side, even in his final moments on earth. Dad, we love you with all our hearts, and we'll hold your memory close forever.
Good evening, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jasmine, as my dad said, and I am Santos' eldest grandchild. I was fortunate to spend a lot of time with my grandparents during the early years of my life when my parents and I lived in the national city. I cherish memories of them taking me to the swap meet, teaching me how to garden, and showing me how to care for our many parakeets. During those formative years, I learned invaluable lessons from my grandpa. First, I learned the importance of negotiation and keeping your word. Often when my grandparents took me to the park, I would beg for just one more minute past our agreed upon departure time. When that minute came and went, I would ask for another. Despite my empty promises, my grandpa always held me to my word and made me get in the car. Second, from playing countless games of cards with grandpa and losing rather badly, I learned the significance of giving your best effort no matter the outcome. Sometimes life doesn't give you the cards you expect, but you have to do the best with the cards you have. Third, and perhaps most importantly, I learned the value of sacrifice for family. My grandparents often shared stories of my grandpa being away in Saudi Arabia for several months out of the year, while my dad did the joy of the Jake for children, all to provide for his family. Though life can be difficult, I always know that I have the love and support of my family just as they have mine. Although the days of playing in the park and losing at cards are behind me, I will always treasure those moments my grandpa and I spent together. Even now in his death, he continues to teach me. In his death, I have learned to continue to spend time with my family and cherish every moment that we have together. And I know that my cousins and I are the same. I wouldn't be who I am without him. And despite the difficulty of this time, my family and I find comfort in knowing that Grandpa built a strong foundation for us and felt deeply loved until the end of his days. I like to imagine that Grandpa is planting pomegranate trees and making sneak up in heaven. Thank you for everything, Grandpa.
Thank you.